Dehan Art were working at Whole Foods, essential worker during COVID, delivering groceries to people shuttering in place. In the parking lot with employee drivers, a man without a shirt was screaming at people from the bus shelter. Someone called the police, but not Whole Foods. Art realized anger and hunger are the same rage, so he went inside, hid food and water, and took it to the man who became calm. Jessica Vernon took the call by chance, else she was the same woman who took the call when Art called the police station for Chief Galea. She took the call and argued with Art for nearly an hour about marinating. Jessica Vernon refused to believe Gavin Newsom's ordinance on masks had exceptions. Vernon was harsh, argumentative, and demonstrably fervently argued Perks without looking at the law. She did finally listen, found the order, and read it in a recorded police line. And even after reading the actually still refused to accept deaf people would be exempt because they could read lips with the plastic face wrap mask. She argued she was angry, didn't believe that Newsom's law was right, and fought with Art until he had to hang up. At one point Art told the officer that he owned the Gloss, the longest running gay magazine in U.S. history. So what she said, I'm gay too, I'm a lesbian. Of course you're a lesbian, I knew that from your hello. Only a lesbian would argue with a man about a fact that she knew was a fact. Snun, she argued, because the fact was written by a missin', and of course she had to disagree on 10 sips. And while arguing with this missin' over a fact she didn't check, then agreed to check, verified, and then disagreed and argued on more in principle. She was mad, upset that I said I knew she was a lesbian. Anyone would have assumed lesbian, she was being a lesbian. I finally said, forget days now, called for Chief Galea. And you took his calls, my calls, and forced me to talk to you. And you're unreasonable, please ask the chief to return the call, I had to go. 2 weeks later, after I was on TMZ, look who shows up at my work. Hey Mr. Master, Art Master, it's me, Jessica, Officer Jessica Vernon. You remember me? Are you keeping it in your pants? Are you keeping it in your pants? You're lucky I'm on a call. When I see you again, I'm going to arrest, and you don't like it, and try keeping it in your pants. The judge said I got an email from Judge Paul from her vacation from Japan. We're taking you into custody, Mr. Master, 'cause Paul says apparently you threatened a judicial officer. I turned and surprised, look at my public defender, his eye. Judge Paul said I keep hearing about you from the clerks in my clerk's office, from employees at the district attorney's office. I keep hearing a lot about you, know I was planning on taking you into custody today, really, but I just can't tell if you're crazy or if you're just frustrated. Listen, Master, we're not doing things your way anymore. We're not doing that that paragraph, the public assistant district attorney barked out in court, interrupting the proceedings, saying Judge Paul told me to keep a short leash on Arthur Master. A short leash, he should be remanded into custody. I said out loud, was this an ex-parte conversation that was on the record? Or was it a private conversation in the dark from the back room? Some deal, some bullshit said by some bullshitter. There was a "You don't have that right, Mr. Master," said public defender Judy Cleary. It is my decision whether I object to your evaluation on competency. It is my decision alone, not yours. It is not your decision, Mr. Master, said Judy Cleary. The first thing that Mr. Master said to me, said public defender Young Lee, "I'm a fag and I hate women. I would tell you what I really want to call them, but I don't know you well enough yet." Insinuating he meant the word cunt, said John Lee. He doesn't seem to understand the cause of while he is in custody and wrongly relates to a civil case. Mr. Master goes on and on about how Kelly Clarkson gave him hundreds of thousands of dollars and his personal friends with Kamala Harris and Gavin Newsom. He's that grandiose and is delusional. It is thinking, said young LaParagraph. Did he or did he introduce Oprah to Kamala? Did Art Master invent the term Manili? But Kamala Harris is using her campaign since 2015 when introducing Shamala Harris to the stage at Harry Denton Starlight Room, the top of the Sir Francis Drake Hotel in San Francisco. Mr. Master said, "Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Kamala's Mala Shamla." Well, as grandiose as Master believes he is, he could have just made that up, but what if it was in the DA Rosenfield charges with no legal base, double jeopardy stamped all over the case. No jurisdiction in civil, no criminal claim, yet he renamed it twice just to play a new game. Acquitted then charged again under disguise, stacked misdemeanors like truth could be lies. He hunts like a grudge not governed by laws, just vendettas in robes with no just cause. Da-da-dee-do, da-da-dee, a row-row-rose, rosy-posy plea. Da-da-da, no alibi, a Rosen wanted to try. Da-da-dee-do, da-da-dee, a row-row-rose, rosy-posy plea. Da-da-da, no alibi, a Rosen wanted to try. Master's XX gold to Olja, oh, his PP penis in the Marsha show. Magma Marshall's mask of the law filed the charge with a grudge and a flaw. The orders were fake from billionaire clout. Landlords couldn't evict, so they threw Master out. Their workers filed lies in the court's domain. Then Rosen picked it up to revive the campaign. Civil to criminal, switch in the dark, no evidence shown, no fire, just sparks. Still he pushes the wheel that already broke, building new charges from old legal smoke. Da-da-dee-da.